and I'm putting that shit on. Good girl and a bad bitch, real nigga at the same time. You can fuck with her, you can fuck with me, you can fuck with us at the same time. Basses, I look Calabasas. I was just watching a Kia J comedy. She did a little clip. I'm not gonna watch the Clarissa interview. It's a new one. You know, Clarissa Shields, self-proclaimed woke. They get the fight on August 15th. She was on another male-centered podcast, a male-dominated podcast. And she again don't know when the men are playing in her face, cause you know how black men, you like it, I love it, oh for real, type shit. Like when you said something stupid, they basically calling you goofy. She doesn't get that, right? She's so male centered. She just like being in proximity to the cool or want to be cool rapper type. Yo, New York City, hey, slick, cat daddy shit. So this dude gonna ask her, how do you know that Papoose is really in love with you? She say, because he tied my shoes. Yeah, he tied my Timbs. I mean, like, shit. I was gonna have him, like, untie. He was like, nah. He bent down. He tied my Timbs, tied my shoes. And I was like, yeah, he loved me. And so, like, when a man really love you, he tie your shoes for you. What? Bitch, that's my favorite word. Why you gotta say it like that? I was like, what? I was like, girl, that logic is so stupid. You do that for someone, like, let's say you got something that full in your hands or something, you coming out the grocery store, somebody's shoes untied. Oh, you reach down and do, that's a common courtesy. A bum on the street, rather, a homeless person sitting on the ground. Oh, honey, here's a dog. Can you tie my shoe for me? I said, we didn't feel like bending over. That's nothing. Shit, you go to bowling alley. I mean, the people that sell the little shoes, you can probably get them to tie your shoe. That's not nothing that is like, wow, this person really loved me. Yeah. That's when I knew he really loves me. Because he tied my shoe, my Timberland boot. It was untied and he bent over and I was like, OMG, he's the love of my life. Who says that? I was like, ooh, Lord Jesus, somebody go get her. Somebody go get her. And I'm like, even if she's trolling, which I know she's not, that's the saddest part. She's not trolling. This girl really believes that. Like, she really believes that on some level. Like, but I already know, like, it wasn't just the fact that he tied her shoe. If it was a little New Balance or Reebok or something, she wouldn't have been so concerned. She would even drop the kind of shoe it was. She said Timberlands asked to be like, he tied my Timbs. He's from New York. We know New York culture. They love they Timbs and sweater. We talking hood bitches and Timbs and sweaters. That is a thing. Just like in Chicago, Timbs are a big thing, but of course more so in New York. So like some hood, like y'all walking through the Bronx, walking through Brooklyn, and he like tie your Timbs, but like y'all don't have that kind of like hood love. That's kind of akin to back in the days, a puddle, a man putting this thing over the puddle, the lady walk over. So I'm like, girl, you was watching something, probably was a film, probably was like a little hip hop movie feature or take place in like New York, and that's what the person said. That would only mean something if that person was like, you grew up where he grew up. You guys were high school sweethearts. Y'all like little kids or something. You get your first pair of Timbs on like Christmas and it was snowing and then he bends over and then you guys date and sweet 16 and the prom and then you guys get married. That would be a story you would tell if that was actually, in that kind of situation. But it's not. You're dating a married man or having an entanglement situationship and he tied your chin one day. That's the kid to say, I knew he loved me when he would go to town after sex. And he wiped me down. So I knew it was love. You see how crazy that sounds? We call that common courtesy. That's not nothing to go brag about. It's actually really sad. I'm like, damn, like, is that what you basing his love off? That's really weird. So how did you know when Tony Rich loved you? What did he do? Did he like scratch your back? Nah, I don't know, girl. You got to say something else. But that's when PR. You see the PR that you refuse to hire. The PR that you refuse to hire. Oh, girl, because they should have said, you know what? We're going to cut this. We're going to, we just going to edit this part out. But you doubled down. You was like, Tim, yeah, shit. I was gonna keep them untied. Then I'm like, but then why would you keep your shoes untied? You could trip. I don't know. Maybe you was trying to do that like I know you was trying to do that like New York thing where they have it looking like it's untied, but it really be secure in a type of way. I'm like, damn. The people on the podcast with that the boys, the ego boxing, Iman, and all that stuff. I said, oh, they finna eat that girl up. Oh, honey, you just don't give us a break. Mm-mm-mm. So disheartening. I'm like, girl, mm-mm. Anything to promote this fight, I guess. Which I'm actually looking forward to. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I'm gonna have a fight party. So funny. And you will know what, like, hold on, in all seriousness, what made the interview so bad, and I don't know why these men be doing this, but well, they just do it so they can clip and get their views, of course. Da, da, da. But he'll be like, oh yeah, he tied your team? I hate when black men do that shit. They gonna sit back and be like, oh really? For real? Wow, that's crazy. He's calling you retarded, honey. But she don't know. I say, ooh, do those men be feeling guilty after they get off that podcast? Like that Cam Newton, you had to have felt guilty for them facial expressions. I'm like, come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to be like, girl. No, see, like me personally, and then use themselves as an example because y'all know she respect man. She like man. She don't call out no man. I'm like, ooh, please don't ever say that again. I hate that I heard that. Timbs. Girl, tying your Timbs? Mm-mm. Girl. And I'm like, Clarissa, you don't look like the girl that was walking around Flint, Michigan wearing Timberlands. No, no, you was not. No, no, no. Like, she reminded me of like the little girl in her 20s. She dating her first rapper boy, you know? She want to get her Timberland boots and stuff, you know? Girl, it's just so it's no, it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Can't normalize the shit. It's sad. That's what it is. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. She's like a little girl. Like, let me stop. Let me stop because I was gonna start talking about Rashawn Rock.